Okay, hello, hello, hello. I'm going to do a quick live today. Let's see who's jumping in and where you are jumping from. Where is everybody connecting? Some people are jumping on board already. And I have a sip of my tea like usual. If you don't mind, just let me know where you're connecting from so I know. I do lives different times just so I can see where everybody is connecting from, of course. It just gives me a general idea. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Some more people jumping on board. That's good. Let's get some likes. The more likes we get, of course, the more of a feeding frenzy we create here. And TikTok seems to love it. Rick is in the house. I just saw him. Good evening, Professor. How are you? Rick, always nice to see you. Thank you for joining. I hope you are having a wonderful evening, and I hope you had a wonderful day, my good friend Rick. Okay, and Toronto, Canada, awesome. And Frank just joined. That's good. Let's see where everybody is joining from. Let's get some likes here. The more likes we get, of course, the more of a feeding frenzy we create here on TikTok. All right. So we are going to briefly speak about who are you today, okay? And when I say who are you, it is a it's a genuine question that you should ask yourself. Actually, it is a very, very important question, okay? But of course, after I'm done, you can always ask me anything you want regarding anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be about who you are, right? So I'm going to start this shortly, but before I do, anybody that's new here, welcome. Okay, and if you don't know who I am, you can quickly check out my TikTok page, and if you like what you see, you can hit a follow. And of course, if you hit the little bell icon beside it, you will also get notified every time I upload a video. Okay, and for those of you that were asking about my other social media platforms, right at the bottom of my page, you will find my link tree. You can click on that, and that's going to direct you to my YouTube and Instagram. And I'm also going to add a website to that, which is my personal website that I've been developing these past few days, actually. So, and for anybody that wants to subscribe, of course, this is your opportunity to do so. Anybody that does and wishes to can have a quick Zoom meeting with me just to touch base. All right, so question, who are you? Feel free, anybody can actually comment on that. And what do I mean by who are you, right? So for those of us in this community that believe in reincarnation, and not only believe, but there's quite a few out there that I have had conversations with actually, and you remember past lives, you remember a lot of different things, okay? And that is remarkable, that is amazing, because generally speaking, we are not meant to remember, okay? But we can tweak it a little bit and we can remember. So, since you remembered your past lives, I beg the question now is, who are you then, right? Did anybody actually sit there and ask themselves who they are? Because since you are here right now in this so-called physical body, okay, and you remember a previous life, what does this mean? This means that you are not this physical body. You weren't that, physical body either. And a lot of us actually have memories of a lot more than just one or two previous lives, which again means who are you? So, if you actually have this self-inquiry as to who you are, the answer that you will get will be mind-blowing, of course. And this is nothing new, of course. This has been an old technique that has been going around for centuries. But regardless, okay, it is very, very effective, because when you ask yourself this question, your mind goes up to a certain point, and then it self-destructs, if you know what I'm saying. Your mind self-destructs, not you. because it can't fathom what is happening. So you are going to be totally mind-blowing. You're going to be emotional, believe it or not, when you figure the answer to that question. But since you are not your body, since you weren't any of those bodies, then who are you? Okay, just try to ask yourself that and see what kind of an answer you're going to come up with. Okay, and obviously you're not your thoughts, you're not your emotions, you're nothing that we currently perceive as a body. So ask yourself that question, see what happens. All right, so anybody can ask me any question they want, of course. You are more than welcome. Okay, and Azora, hi, today I'm watching you from Denmark. Awesome. Denmark, beautiful, beautiful place. I've always wanted to visit Denmark, actually. And for some reason, it has escaped me so far, but not for long, because I do intend to visit Denmark. And when I put an intent out there, it happens, believe me. So, all right. Toronto, of course, okay. Senegal, West Africa. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. If any of you want to share this video, of course, go right ahead. Feel free to share it, okay? Again, the more likes we get, the more shares we get, the more people get attracted to it. Okay, so have some messages coming down through. Let's see. Hello from Buffalo. North Carolina's in the house. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. And we have Spain as well. Norway. Okay. Wow, we have a lot of that European circle. Of course, we have the North American circle here with New York, and I'm not sure if there's anybody here from Canada yet, but that's all good. I love yous all unconditionally. Doesn't matter where you connect from. It's just I ask out of curiosity, because when I do different lives and different times, I want to know where everybody's connecting from, of course. So, how can we accelerate accession? And Chevy, the rescue pitbull. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful question. The quickest and most effective way to accelerate what you call accession, okay, is to simply allow it to happen. Okay, Vladman, thank you, my friend. And what do I mean by allow it to happen? I literally mean just let life take its course without you interrupting with it, okay? And when I say interrupting, you're going to notice that, again, it comes down to who you are, that I was saying earlier, right? We assume that we are our thoughts. We assume that we are our conditioning, right? That we have been conditioned from childbirth. But in reality, this is not who we are. And if we just allow things to simply fall into place, then your accession will actually accelerate. Okay, so be more open to it. That's all. Hello from Manitoba. Woo! Must be really, really cold out there. For sure. Slovenia here. Awesome. We have a lot of people from around the globe. I love it. So, Orbit, why do I have such problems with my sons? So, that's a beautiful, beautiful question. Again, Orbit, you are not the only one that has problems with their sons, believe it or not. A lot of people, if not the majority, have problems with their sons, and there's a reason for that. Obviously, there's a generational gap, okay? And with that generational gap, you see things differently than your sons, okay? They need to learn the lessons that they need to learn, of course. And my best advice would be to, not that you're trying to control them, I'm not saying this, but the best advice that I can give you is to love them unconditional, okay, and to allow them to experience life the way they want to experience life. If you see that they are going down a road that is not safe for them, of course, as a parent, you are going to intervene, but you got to do it in a loving way and not try to impose yourself, okay? Just a suggestion, of course. And John is in the house. Hello, my wonderful friend. Always nice to have you here. And hello from London. Awesome. Okay, how do you get, Tom is asking, how do you get into the feeling of the thing you desire? Tom, beautiful question. Thank you for asking it. You get into it by simply, okay, seeing the thing that you desire as already been done right here, right now. Okay, so in other words, you are not looking for it, okay, because it is here. And there's also a trick that I like to use energetically, of course, and this is huge. It plays a huge role because everything is energy around us. So let's say the thing that you want is material, some kind of a material, maybe a car or whatever. What will accelerate it is for you to simply do the act, not in your mind, but the physical act of opening the door, getting into your car. Just try it out in your living room, literally, just, or in the kitchen, wherever. Just walk to the kitchen and pretend in your mind that the vehicle is there. I'm just giving you an example. It could be something else that you want, but pretend that the vehicle is there and go through the motion, okay? Open the door, feel that door. How does it feel? Look at the color, not in your mind. See it as it is happening right here, okay? Of course, your imagination is going to kick in, but the minute you do this, what you are actually doing, you are creating the reality of it in your living room, okay? Go sit down on a chair and pretend that you are driving this car or just sitting in it, and smell the leather if that's what you want. Smell that new, smell of every brand new vehicle, whatever they have, right? So by going through the motion, believe it or not, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference, okay? Your subconscious mind takes whatever you give it, okay, as being true, as being real. So whether you are seeing something in real life, okay, or whether you are imagining something, your subconscious mind doesn't know this. But when you go through the whole motion, you are energetically getting involved as well now, okay, and you are going to accelerate whatever it is that you want to accelerate. This is how you get into the feeling of it. Beautiful question. I love it. All right, Netherlands, Connecticut, awesome. France, Daniel, thank you for connected from France. And Vlad, of course, thank you for being here. Michigan, awesome. Michigan, you're right actually across from me, my friend. I am right across Detroit, actually, believe it or not. And I see Michigan all the time, literally. All the time I see Detroit and the wonderful GM Towers and the whole beautiful downtown there. Okay, Alberta, Canada. Must be cold out there as well. Can you do a video about how to quantum jumping, please? I actually did one, believe it or not. I did a video on how to quantum jump, but I can do another one and specify it even more. So if you go to the video, I'm not sure what it was titled, because I've done so many videos. I haven't titled it quantum jumping, no, but it is the same principle. Go through my videos. It's a recent one. It's not an older one. So, but maybe I can do another one as well. Why not? Denmark. Okay, how can I manifest my wishes? So the same way as I mentioned earlier about seeing your wishes as already being here, already being done. And don't use the word manifest. I know it's a common word. We all use it. But what happens is when we use the word manifest, what we are showing the universe, or what the frequency that we are sending to the universe, is that of lack, not luck, lack, okay? So generally when we try to manifest something, it is because we don't have it here right now. So the universe is picking up on this frequency and this vibration, and it just gives you back the same. Why? Because the universe doesn't know any better. Whatever you give it, it gives back to you, okay? Because it assumes that this is what you want. So the way to do it is by seeing your wishes as being granted already, right here, right now, okay? Hello, my friend Shannon. Nice to have you here. And Awesome, awesome. Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean in the house. Awesome. We have the Caribbeans in the house. All right. And John, of course. Okay, user John, of course. Yes, I hope you're good. John, I am more than good. I am awesome. And especially when you jump on board here as well and you make these beautiful comments. And of course, when you're such a cheerleader, I've already said that many, many times. I feel honored and, good to have you here. So Vladman says, begin everything with love. 1000%. So again, the live that I did yesterday actually was about love, believe it or not. So one of the main things, or actually I did a video on that. One of the main things that we come here to learn is about love, believe it or not. Okay. And why is this? We keep coming back. We keep reincarnating. We keep over and over and over. Why? Because this physical plane here is so hard, okay, to love everything. But it is designed like this on purpose for us to grow, to evolve, and to expand. Okay, if everything was lovey-dovey, then you have no real work to do for yourself. So what's the point of even coming here? So things get challenging, things get dicey on purpose. Thank you for that, my friend. So we can actually create this atmosphere of love instead of just it being there and us going lazy about it, of course. And of course, John, thank you for your support. Tapping your screen, share the live, please. Thank you, John. Like I said, beautiful. Okay, getting some comments here. Hello, hello. Okay, hi, great. From Italy. Okay, present. You're not too far away from the country that I was born, believe it or not. I was born in Greece, and Italy, I've been to Italy, actually, beautiful country. It reminds me a lot of Greece, actually. So, fantastic. Thank you for that. Jeanette is in the house as well. Very nice. Thank you. Love your channel. Thank you, my friend. I live in Ottawa, Canada. Thank you, Jana. Ottawa is a beautiful, beautiful city. Capital of Canada, of course. And for those of you that wish to visit Canada, Ottawa must be on the list to see as well, because it's just a beautiful gem. Okay, and hi, thank you, not a problem. Okay, so Orbit says, heard only unconditional love for my sons, and then I fall out. Sorry, can you repeat? Okay, so what I was saying about your sons is to give them unconditional love, okay, and to not try to control them. I'm not saying that you are controlling them, but what I'm saying is not try to control them too much, right? You need to let them live their life. After all, they did come here to explore this reality. They did come here to live their life, right? And of course, they chose to do it with you because there are lessons there for all of you involved to be learned, of course, right? To be taught as well. So let your sons live the life that you want to live. Don't try to control them, but always give them unconditional love and support. The minute you do this, believe it or not, you're going to see that your sons are going to do a complete 180, and they will actually really appreciate and love what you have to say to them. Because when you raise your vibration and you connect with love and you give out love and you try not to control, guess what happens? It will be met with the same currency. All right, so is there life after death? How about I tell you this? There's life after life. There is no death, okay? There is life after life after life, and you are the one in control. You are the one that chooses it, okay? And how do I know this? Because, again, a lot of us remember previous lives. Not just me. I'm sure there's even some people right here, even possibly on this live, that remember previous lives. And this actually is the question that I had earlier when I said, who are you, right? So what do I mean by who are you? if you have memories of previous lives, and if you believe in reincarnation, right? So what does this mean? This means that this physical body that you have right now is not you. The previous physical body that you had is not you. Thank you, Antonia. And for some of us that remember even multiple lives, it's not you. So the question is then, who are you? And when you come back to this physical reality, what part of you comes into this physical reality, right? So when you find the answer to this, you will, what we traditionally call awaken, all right? And I say traditionally called because awakening is a never-ending process, of course. You always grow, you always expand. So when somebody says, I'm totally awake, you're never totally awake, because you always grow and you always expand. There's always room to learn. Thank you, Pasquale. Love and light to you, my friend. Vlad, my body, yes, thank you, Pasquale. Okay. Besides that, why we come here? All right, so again, we come here for multiple reasons. One is to learn about love. The other one is because we chose to come here. Thank you, Pascal. We really, really chose to come here. And the reason why we chose to come here is because it's beautiful here. If you actually sit back and you relax and you enjoy what this beautiful planet has to offer, okay, without getting involved in what your mind and what your thoughts think about it, okay, you're going to love it here. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 reason that you come here is to learn about energy, believe it or not. Okay, you are energy masters and you are creators in multiple levels already. You chose to come here because this reality is far more dense than any other reality that you have playing with, I should say, right? So when you come here and you exercise your awareness on energy and how to create things, you expand and you grow and you evolve even more. Why? Because it's more dense, right? And when it's more dense, it becomes more of a challenge. So there's multiple reasons why we came here. Thank you for all your knowledge. Thank you, my friend. And John, again, thank you. Okay, and we have Ganas in the house again. Mr. Seti, I believe. Awesome. Shamster, okay, Canada, awesome. And DiGiorno's, okay, greetings from the Netherlands, my brother. Love and light to you, my friend. Thank you for being here. And John, thank you for sharing the live, of course, and thank you for tapping on that screen. Every time you jump on the screen, I notice that these heart buttons, these like buttons, keep going higher and higher. And I know you have a big part in this, John. Thank you. Surrey, BC, awesome. Greetings from Belgium. Okay, thank you, my wonderful friend from Belgium. I have family members actually in Belgium, and that's a beautiful place as well. Greetings from the Netherlands. Okay. Cultivate your kids, don't raise them. There you go. There's some beautiful answers right here. Can you suggest something for memory loss to gain back? All right, so the best way for you to gain back your memory loss is by being here, right now, fully present and aware of this present moment. And when I say this, I don't mean just sit here for 2 minutes and be aware of it. I mean like literally focus for as long as you can, until this becomes second nature to you. Okay, you want to experience the present moment fully, and then you want to just allow things to happen. The minute you do this, your memory will come back, believe it or not. The reason why your memory, or the reason, Camila, thank you for joining. The reason why our memory actually goes, most of the time, okay, is simply because our mind and our thoughts jump in. Amelia, thank you for being here. And they take over. And when our mind and our thoughts take over, it is very, very hard to actually remember things that we want. Okay? Antonia, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Camila, of course. Okay. Pasquale, DiGiorno, thank you. Okay, let's see who else. Any other questions? Okay, so Wama, okay, I found a video about reality shifting. Okay, that's the one that I was talking about. The reality shifting with mirror, but I'm afraid of mirrors. Any other technique? Okay, so if you are afraid of mirrors, then simply don't do that method. Okay, I'm gonna upload another video then with a different technique because I see, you know, some people don't really feel comfortable with mirrors. You can do it also if you close your eyes and you picture yourself in front of you. Okay, let's say you close your eyes and you imagine your face, not anybody else's face. Just imagine your face in front of you and look at your face right here. Okay, in like the third eye area with your eyes closed. Thank you, John. What you are going to do is you are going to just keep looking at that area of your uh, imaginary you, let's say, right? And from there, what you want to do is you just want to focus for as long as you want, and then you're going to say, when I open my eyes, I'm going to be in a different reality. Okay, that's also going to work. Okay, so that, of course, is if you're afraid of mirrors. Try it out and see what happens with that technique. There's multiple techniques, of course. Amelia, thank you. Okay, Orbit, thank you. I wanted and needed to answer. Treetops, thank you, my friend. As I am so sad because of this. Thanks a lot. Not a problem. Camila, hi, beautiful people, and our Mr. Awesomeness. Camila, you are so amazing. And yes, John is in the house as well, Camila. Just in case you haven't noticed, which I'm sure you have noticed because you have eagle eyes, of course. Angel, yay, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, my friend. I'm doing very, very well. Thank you. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay. No notification, you went live. Amelia. Yeah, so that's kind of weird. You had no notification that I was live? Maybe I should notify you next time instead of just relying on TikTok. Okay, so Daniel, greetings from Hamburg, Germany to you, bro. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for connecting. And Pasquale, thank you, like usual. Hellos from Scotland. Awesome. We have a lot of European people here, of course, and of course North American, and we have a few from Canada as well. That's awesome. I like it. You could do the same looking into the flame. Yes, you can. You can definitely do the same looking into the flame, Camila. Like I said, there's many different techniques that you can do. Camila just suggested one for you as well. If you want to shift, she just suggested looking into a flame, and I know that that one works very well as well. So you can try whatever works for you. Okay. How do you know this? Everything. It's amazing, brother. So, DiGiorno. So again, we always grow, we always expand, and if you just allow things to come to you, you will have all the knowledge in the world as well. Why? Because everything there is for us to know is already out there. Okay, it is. It literally is. All we need to do is just allow it to come. How do we do that? By simply being silent, by simply being still, by simply being aware of the present moment. You can meditate twice. I recommend twice a day, morning and evening, 20 to 30 minutes. But if it goes longer, so be it. Okay, and when I say meditate, I don't mean meditate and have some specific goal in your mind. I mean meditate and just allow your thoughts to come and go, allow your emotions to come and go without being captured by them, because they are sneaky. Okay, you might get captured by something, and the next thing you know, instead of meditating, you are carried off to this wave of thoughts that's never ending, right? So when you do all this and then you simply allow things to happen, you will also have whatever knowledge needs to come to you at that particular moment. And when I say at that particular moment, that's because as we grow and expand, different knowledge is needed in different areas of our lives as we are living it. So you're going to get that knowledge that you need for that moment, and so on and so on. But thank you. Thank you for the compliment, actually. Thanks a lot. Not a problem. Okay. And of course, I notified you, laugh out loud. There you go. Thank you, John. You notified Camila. Thank you. Not me neither, but John told me thankfully. There you go. See, you guys are notifying one another. You know what? Maybe I should just do a general, I'm going to go live announcement from now on so more of you can actually see it happening. Okay? I think maybe I should change my technique here a little bit. That way you guys don't miss anything. All right. So Treetops, I said I didn't have notification either. So glad I found you. Okay, I am in Massachusetts. Okay, beautiful. Are you in Boston or some other city? Okay, Treetop. Okay, hello from Albania. That's awesome. Thank you so much for responding to my question. Not a problem. I try to respond to questions, of course, and a lot of times, you know, what happens is if I get bombarded with a lot of questions, I'm generally going to go and see what questions subscribers have, of course, and you know, I try to answer everybody, of course. Okay, so, and Camila says, I got my first spiritual tattoos today. I draw the sun and the moon a week ago, and today it ended. Beautiful. And I see the excitement. I see the excitement already just rising in you, Camila. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so Kara says, I've read books and realized I already knew it all in my soul. Yes, 1000%. This is exactly it. Once you realize, once you connect, okay, with whatever you want to call it. Some people call it the field now, scientists. Some people call it a source. Some people, whatever, it doesn't matter. The main thing is that, yes, everything is there. And you don't really need to read anything. Because once you connect, whatever you read, you actually know. That's awesome. Okay. And that's awesome. Thank you. Thanks a lot for the great explain. Not a problem. Thank you, my friend. Amelia. Okay, let's see. Okay, south of Boston. That's good. Boston, for those of you that don't know, has a lot of beautiful even seafood and all that. I hear it is an amazing city. My name is Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you for correcting that, because I actually can't see what your real name is here. Hello from Detroit. And is it Michelle? Okay, so, or Michelin, I believe. I'm right across from Detroit, actually. I'm in Windsor. I see Detroit all the time. And, you know, where the beautiful GM towers are in the whole downtown there. So I go to Detroit actually very, very often. Like I said, it's from where I am, downtown Detroit is less than a 10-minute drive, if that. So that's beautiful. Okay, so my friend, very true. Many of what you say, personally, I experienced from a very young age. Love and light to you, my friend. Thank you. And thank you for those beautiful hearts. Yes, you get me. Okay. All right, Kara. And John, of course. You'll get a minute of 15 minutes. Thank you, John. That's awesome. Again, yes, what John was saying here, I'm going to say it again for all of you, all of those new people that have just jumped in. If you don't know who I am, you can actually go ahead and you can check out my TikTok page. If you like what you see, you can hit a follow, of course, and you can also hit the notifications, a little bell icon. That way, every time I upload a video, you will be among the first to get notified. And for those of you that were asking about my other social media platforms, right at the bottom of my page you will find, it's called Linktree. You can click on that. It's going to actually direct you to my YouTube and Instagram, and also very, very soon my website is going to be there as well. It's already ready. I'm just tweaking it a little bit. Okay. And for those, like John was saying earlier, that want to subscribe, of course, you can subscribe while I'm live, and anybody that does so and wishes to can have a quick 15-minute Zoom meeting with me. Thank you, John, for reminding me. But what you do publicly endangers the lives of many people. So, I don't know where that comment came from, but I have a totally different, not opinion, I know that that is not true. So anyway, if you can't understand this, you should try. All right. So where are you located, Teresa? Okay, in Windsor. Windsor, Ontario, right across Detroit, actually, in Michigan. You can only subscribe when in the lives. Yes, totally correct, John. I don't know why TikTok has it like that, but that's the way they have it. So, Georgie, okay, how many tries it takes to leave the body? So, this one is actually a tricky question. Not tricky question, but some people get lucky, Georgie, with their first try, believe it or not. And some others might take 10 times to try and leave the body. And then you have others that have kept on trying and trying and trying, and nothing happens. So it all depends on you. It all depends on how you are feeling at the moment. And it all depends if you can stay awake before you fall asleep, right? So there's a lot of elements at play there. Hello from Finland. Thank you, my friend. Okay, nice. I'm in my, 20 minutes north of Detroit in Royal Oak. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Angel. That's awesome. Okay, Georgie, some do the first, yeah. Thank you for responding, Camila. Actually, you said exactly what I said, Camila. I didn't even read your comment, and you see, you're like in tune with me. Whatever I wanted to say, you said it. I love your lives. I learn a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you for that beautiful comment, my friend. I stop at the vibrations. Okay. So, that's all good. Continue on. Christine, what do you know about mirrors? Okay, so again, mirrors are just in our mind, believe it or not, because mirrors, I know you're going to hear some people saying that you can teleport through mirrors and you can go through other dimensions and you can do this and you can do that. When I use the mirror technique, it is not because the mirror has special powers, okay? The mirror is just a tool. It is a tool for you to actually look at yourself, and as you are, thank you, Amelia, and as you are looking at yourself, it is kind of like you are hypnotizing yourself, okay? That's all it is. The mirror in itself has no special powers, okay? So, again, there's nothing for you to be afraid of, okay? If you look at a mirror, you're not just accidentally going to be teleported somewhere. That doesn't happen, okay? It's just a tool for you to use, and your subconscious mind gets it. It understands it, right? And you just, it's like hypnotizing yourself. That's all it is. Any tips on manifestation? Yes. First tip, drop the word manifestation, okay? The minute we use the word manifestation, and I know it's a very common word. I know that a lot of us freely use this word, but I have a different opinion on this, okay? Because every time we use the word manifestation, we are showing the universe that we are lacking what it is that we want to manifest, okay? So instead of using the word manifestation, just see whatever it is that you want as already being here in the present moment, okay? And if you want to go one step further, energetically feel it by actually going through the motion. I already explained that earlier. Somebody asked, and I brought an example. Let's say you want to manifest a vehicle. Doesn't matter what vehicle, right? Just pretend, okay? And I'm telling you, pretend that you are walking into this vehicle. Do it in the living room. Doesn't matter, right? Just pretend you are opening the door and feel the door. Look at the color. Just feel it. As you are opening the door, you can feel it. If you put your mind into it, you can feel what a door handle feels of that vehicle, believe it or not, okay? Then enter the vehicle, close the door, smell the leather, feel the steering wheel, listen to the music if you want to, right? Westa, thank you, my friend. Go through the whole motion of you experiencing this vehicle. Why is this? Because your subconscious mind, believe it or not, does not know the difference whether you are actually experiencing this in real life or if you are just imagining it. Okay, your conscious mind, okay, knows the difference, but your subconscious mind, that is the power to everything, believe it or not, does not know this. Okay, because it doesn't have what we call the power to reason. Okay, so it accepts what you give it. So in this case, you are giving it this vehicle. You are sitting in the vehicle, even if it's in your living room. Doesn't matter. Just grab a chair, sit, and just feel it. Go through the motion. Okay, and next thing you know, if you repeat this more than once, repeat it a few times, the same thing over and over and over again, until, okay, I'm not going to use the word manifestation, until you actually see it happening in reality. Okay, that's the best way. So drop the word manifestation. Just drop it altogether. Okay, I had my first lucid dream. Teresa? Fantastic. So tell me, the lucid dream that you had, did it have anything to do with a technique that I brought up, or just you had a lucid dream on your own through some other technique? I'm always curious to find out. I have a question. What can I do for depression and all over pain? Okay, again, so depression is something that a lot of people are suffering from. Okay, the best way and the simplest way to get away from depression is, first of all, to be aware of the present moment. I'm going to keep saying that over and over and over again because it is so important. Be focused on the present moment. By you being focused on the present moment, what happens is your brain stops thinking because it can't do two things at the same time. You are giving it a job. You are giving it the job of focusing right here, right now. Depression, even though doctors are going to tell you that it is a chemical imbalance, which granted, it might be a chemical imbalance as well, right? But you can correct it. How? By you simply being aware in this present moment. What's going to happen is your brain can get triggered by old thoughts. Old thoughts are what bring you depression, okay? It's repeated thoughts that keep on coming over and over and over again. The pain is also associated with those thoughts, believe it or not. So by you being fully present and aware of this moment, okay, your depression and your pain is going to go bye-bye. I guarantee you that. Not only that, I would also boost it up with nutrition, of course. You need to have, not you need to have, but it's also beneficial to have the proper nutrition. Why? Because your cells and your body operates optimal when you give it certain nutrients, of course. And when I say certain nutrients, just don't go with heavy food. Anything that makes you feel bloated or heavy, avoid it. Okay? Okay, courage is in the house. Awesome. Rachel, thank you for being here, my friend. Okay, so Antonia says, after leaving the body, how do we get back into the body? So, again, I did a video on this, believe it or not, Antonia. And that's because I did 3 videos on how to leave the body with 3 different techniques. And I had a few people, and rightfully so, they wanted to know how to come back, right? So the easiest and quickest way to come back is to simply just think about your body, or see your body in your mind's third eye, or in your mind's eye, I should say, okay? The minute you do that, you will be brought right back into your body. Another way to do it is by wherever you are in whatever you're visiting, get scared. The minute you get scared, you're going to be booted back into your body as well. So there's multiple ways of doing it, but that's the quickest way. Do you consider yourself a medium at all? So believe it or not, we are all mediums. Okay? Every single one of us has the ability to be a medium. Every single one of us has the ability to have this knowledge. Every single one of us has the ability to heal yourselves. Every single one of us has the ability to do whatever it is you want to do. Why is this? Because you, believe it or not, are the creator of your life. Okay? You're the one creating it, and everybody else around you are co-creators along with you, because they have assigned a certain role to themselves. So, can you be a medium? Yes. How do you become a medium? By simply just allowing what comes through, when you are still and silent. And the first thing that comes through is always the best information that comes through. And I say always the best information because once you start analyzing it, your mind kicks in and your thoughts kick in, and the information is going to come out distorted. So always the first information that comes through when you allow it is the best. So guess what, Teresa? You are a medium as well. Congratulations. Shahira's in the house. Good morning, wise man. Good morning, Shahira. Always a pleasure to have you here. Have you ever changed the past? Believe it or not, every time we focus on the present and every time we want to change something that happened in the past and you see it as being changed in the present moment, you actually do change it. Why? Because everything happens in the now. Past, present, and future are tied all together, believe it or not. We can't see this in this physical reality because we came here to experience time in a linear fashion, in a linear manner. But in reality, when you want to change something in the past, you see it as being resolved already here, right now. And it will change. Beautiful questions. Wow, this is amazing. Camila, okay. As I've said before, if you were God, I would have been your Jesus. Camila, love and light to you. You're so wonderful. Honestly, you are so wonderful. Okay, and Pumpkin West, okay. I left my body, okay, 2 times on a road, but I didn't do that. They did it, and I don't know who they are. Okay, so again, you made a request, and you had some help from somebody or other entities that helped you in this regard to move from your body, right? But believe it or not, the request was made, if not on a conscious level, even on a subconscious level. And when I say entities, I don't mean, you know, aliens and stuff like that. What I'm saying about entities is you, again, on a different dimension, on a different level, because it's only you that has the power to do this, right? So when somebody lifts you out of your body, it is you. Maybe not the conscious you, but it is you from a higher perspective that is taking you and moving you around, okay? It is always you. You just, from that point, you have a better clarity and you can make better decisions. So, but that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. I'm the one who is still stuck in Thailand. You're stuck in Thailand? I don't know if you're physically stuck in Thailand. It's locked, no keys. All right. Never forget that your body actually is there all the time and just open your eyes. That's totally correct. Thank you, Camila. Shahira, can you please give a more explanation about lucid dream? Yes, so again, in a lucid dream, Shahira, thank you, Teresa. In a lucid dream, let's say you are having this lucid dream already. First thing that you will notice is that you are aware that you are dreaming. Okay? Every lucid dream, you are aware that you are dreaming. So now, this gives you an advantage. Okay? What is the advantage? The advantage is that since you are aware that you are dreaming, now you have no fear. Okay? Because now you know that nothing, thank you, Antonia, nothing can hurt you, nothing can harm you, because you've realized that it is a dream, right? So, by realizing that it is a dream, now you have full control. So let's say, I've had lucid dreams, to give you an example, where I am in a certain place and I see something, like a demon or something coming to attack me. I'm just giving you an example of some of my lucid dreams, right? And all of a sudden, I have this power without me even having any physical altercation with it, just because I know I'm dreaming. What happens is I just move my hand telekinetically, for example, and I just toss this thing around, right? That's the kind of power you have when you're lucid dreaming. And believe it or not, Shahira, I'm glad that you brought that up, because just as you are dreaming in your dream state, the same thing applies here in this physical reality. Because the majority of us walk around in this physical reality sleeping. Okay, what do I mean by that? We allow our thoughts and emotions to carry us around, and we are sleeping. We are like zombies. We are doing stuff without even being aware of them, right? The minute you become aware, you wake up in this physical reality. You have the same power as you would have in your lucid dream, okay? You can do whatever you want. You can, I'm going to use the word manifest because a lot of people love that word. You can do whatever you want once you realize that even here you have the same power as you would have in a lucid dream. So if you want more explanation on that, you can always DM me. Okay, God bless you, beautiful being, and thank you for your kindness. Thank you, Jeff. Always a pleasure. All right. And he can do anything, but he is here to teach us and not to do mediumship. Thank you. Thank you, Camila. Yes, instead of me doing mediumship, I'm teaching people how to do it themselves, for sure. So, okay, Teresa, maybe I'm using the wrong term. Lucid, I was told of a pregnancy and the date. It was predictive. So yes, in this case, it is not a lucid dream. Okay, in this case, it is a predictive dream. You're totally, totally right. And there is a difference, okay? Because in one, the lucid dream, like I said, you have control over it. In the second, in the predictive dream, you are actually been given a date, most likely, and even a time, and even maybe a gender, or whatever it was that, you know, was going to take place. So two different things. Again, why is this? Because, again, past, present, and future are all tied right here, right now. So, two different things. Thank you for sharing. Amelia, thank you, thank you. You're dreaming and can do as you please in a dream. Yes. Thanks, Lafalo. I'm a medium. Good to know. Yes, you are a medium. Yes, you are. And it's not a laughing matter, believe it or not. Actually, it is because, yeah, take that stress off you. Laugh, right? Why not? Enjoy it. You are a medium, okay? When you practice this, okay, when you realize how simple it really is by just allowing information to come to you, okay, you're going to realize that you're not any different than the best mediums out there, okay, because that's all they do. They've just tapped into it, and they just allow the information to come through, and they just kind of played with it over the time and over the years, and they became really, really good at it. That's all it is. So, Teresa, congratulations. You are a medium. I like that comment. Thank you, Capri. All right. You guys are amazing. And Nampi, why did I see another version of myself astral project out of my body when I was already out? Because this is beautiful, and actually, you know what? I've never been asked this, not only in my lives, but even on direct messages or even face-to-face with people. I've never been asked this. So this is a beautiful, beautiful question. The reason for this is because there's multiple versions of you, believe it or not. You see, you are not that little soul that we were taught or we were conditioned to believe that we are, okay? You are far greater than that. You are a vast, multi-dimensional being, okay, of love and light. This is who you really are, okay? So consider yourself as this big, huge being, okay? And you have just spread out, okay, other little beings, which is literally you, again, and you see multiple yous in different realities. This is what happened in your case. But in your case, you just bumped into one of them and not 1,000 of them. So that's good. But this is exactly what happened. Okay, nothing to freak out about, nothing to worry about. Okay, it's just another version of yourself in a different dimension or a different reality that was also doing the same that you are doing. They were also astral projecting. So just as you were confused when you saw the other version of you, that other version of you was also confused when it saw you, believe me. I say it, you. It's you again. You are seeing you. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love all the comments and interaction. Okay, Captain, out of body can work for everybody? Yes, it can. I'll try it tonight. Yeah, try it tonight. But again, if it doesn't work for you, captain, okay? Don't be too concerned about it, okay? Be light about it. Keep your energy nice and light, and when you do this and you try it again next time, your chances of succeeding are going to be even higher, okay? But you never know. You might try it tonight, and you might actually it might actually work for you. So give it a shot, and tell me how it played out for you. And again, like I said, I've done 3 different videos on 3 different techniques. I can do a 4th video, of course. There's so many different techniques, but play around with the different ones and see which one works for you. Okay. Okay. So free hit the like button, share the live. Thank you, Camila. You guys are awesome. And Pumpkins West. Okay, I'm glad that I shared. Thank you for the wise words. You're more than welcome, my friend. So, are visitations a form of lucid dream? If the visitation happened in a dream that you were aware that you were dreaming, then yes. Okay. If the visitations happened in some other, thank you, Teresa. If the visitations happened in some other form of dreaming that you were not aware of that you were dreaming, then no, it wasn't a lucid dream, right? Only if you were aware that it was a lucid dream and you had a visitation, then yes. John, thank you for sharing again. Have you ever tried Abu Psychedelic? No, actually I haven't. I haven't tried any psychedelic, and the reason for this is because I didn't have to. Now, for those people that do want to try psychedelics, by all means, whatever you are in alignment with, go right ahead. If it is safe for you, if it is okay to do it, and if you have somebody that can overlook the whole process, okay, because psychedelics can be dicey, I would recommend, if you do want to follow that route, you have somebody that is overlooking the whole process, just so you don't hurt yourself, okay? And just so that you need somebody there, all right? Especially if it's your first time. Now, having said that, you don't need any kind of psychedelic to connect with who you are. You don't need any kind of psychedelic to actually see other dimensions or other beings, okay? All you need to do is just allow the process to happen, okay? And don't question it, because the minute you start questioning it, again, your brain kicks in, all right? Do psychedelics work? 1000%. I haven't tried them, but I've seen a lot of people that swear by them. So, must be doing something for them, right? So, can you pass away during an out-of-body experience? So, you only pass away if you want to pass away. The decision is always and only yours, okay? Generally speaking, you do not pass away during an out-of-body experience. Now, having said this, if you are having an out-of-body experience and you decide not to come back, it's your decision, right? But chances are you are going to come back, and the reason for it is because your higher being, or who you really are, still has work to do here, believe it or not, and will not allow that to happen. Your higher being will intervene and kick you right back to your body, okay? Because again, even though your higher being is you, it's you seeing you from a better perspective that can actually read the whole scenario and what you need to do at that particular moment. So you will be booted back into your body, believe me. Okay, so Teresa, I have been living a more and more heightened aware life. That is awesome. So this is the key to what we call awakening. Thank you for sharing, Teresa. This is exactly it, because the minute you become more and more aware of yourself, of your surroundings, of everything around you, okay, this is the beginning of awakening, believe it or not, if you want to call it that. Again, I refrain from using words like awakening because it's a and in process we always grow, we always evolve. Thank you so much. Thank you, my friend. Opportunity for 15-minute Zoom call. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Camila. You and John are amazing with this. So, M. Nichols, why so much negativity in the world when our natural state is love and light? So, again, even though your natural state is love and light, what happens is when we come into this physical reality, we actually pinch ourselves off from the light. Okay, the light source is always shining. But what happens is we pinch ourselves off. But again, the pinching off is temporarily because not everybody can sleep forever. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you need, okay, the world to have negativity. It is designed on purpose like this. The reason for this is because you grow and you evolve and you expand by having negativity. Because, let me put it to you this way, how would you know what you are? How would you know the love and the light if you didn't experience the darkness and the hatred, for example? Right? You wouldn't. So it is designed on purpose to experience all this so you can actually appreciate who you really are even more. Beautiful question, though. Yeah, you both asked where we are here as we came face to face again. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. So what state of mind you should have if you want to astral project? So the state of mind that I prefer is that of, first of all, no fear. Okay, you must not have fear. Very, very important, because you will get booted back to your body. And the state of mind that I like is that of exploration. I like to just explore and see what's out there. And believe it or not, you don't need to have a specific place in mind because you wouldn't know what's on the other side of the universe or other universes, for example. Just go out there, fly around, and explore. Okay, so that's the state of mind that I would prefer. Okay, just go out there and explore. If you want to have answers to some questions, then pose it when you're out there. Just say, you know, I'm out here now, just give me those answers. But answers come to you even if you don't astral project. How do we ask the universe or source? Okay, so you don't ask the universe anything. Whatever it is that you want, you become a match to it. You become the same vibration and frequency with it. Okay, so what you become, you automatically get back. The universe doesn't understand words, so you don't ask the universe for anything really. You can put an intention out there, okay, but to ask it, you need to become a match with whatever it is that you want. Okay. All right, so now let's see. I'm aware that I'm dreaming. Thanks. That's awesome. 1:40 here. Night, guys. I'm up early in the morning. John, love and light to you, my friend. Yes, I'm not going to keep this much longer anyway because I do see that there's a few people that are... It's late in Europe. I get that. Super small. That's right. I agree with you. Good night, my friend John. Love and light to you. Okay. Let's see, have you ever attempted past life regression? Johnny. So believe it or not, I've never actually tried a regression, but I have knowledge of my past lives. They just came to me without me actually even trying. And a lot of you can do that actually. Okay, so let's see. How far have you explored? So again, wherever you go and explore, that is like a type of reality for you, believe it or not, because there's so many different dimensions, so many different realities, so many different universes, and while they all look the same, in certain areas there's also major differences between them. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna go right down. Wants evidence. All right, so again, I'm gonna close off here. I see a lot of people are still on board here, but that's all good. I just wanted to take this opportunity and thank everybody. And again, I wanted to just throw that out there and ask the question to yourself, who are you? Okay? Literally, the minute you throw that question, who are you? You're not this physical body. For those of you that have had previous life experiences, you know that you weren't those physical bodies either. So the question is, who are you? When you can come up with the answer to that, okay, you are what we will call, you're going to be blown away, literally. You literally will be blown away. All right, so again, I'm going to close off here, and I'm going to say good night to all of you. I know that it's getting very late out in Europe. So love and light. Thank you all for connecting. Okay, always a pleasure being here. Always a pleasure interacting with you. John, he left. Okay, Camila, Shahira, all of you, thank you for being here. Rick, I love all of you guys. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for your wonderful questions. And thank you for all your gifts, of course, and all your wonderful interactions. Okay, so love and light to you all. And no matter what you do, be the greatest you. Thank you for connecting. Love yous all very much. Bye for now.